Social anxiety around friends. In this video, we're going to learn the 3 ways on how to deal with social anxiety with your friends. If you don't know me, my name is Rico. Growing up, I had extreme social anxiety, but over the years, I became confident, and now it's my mission to help other men become confident as well. And before we get into the video, you could download these free wallpapers I made talking about the 3 tips we're going to talk about in this video. You could download them down there. But anyways, let's get into the video. So social anxiety with friends. People think social anxiety is just with people that you don't know. Oh, I don't know that person. I'm scared of them. No, social anxiety is anxiety with everyone you speak to. It could be with your friends. It could be with your family even. It's with everyone. So it sounds a bit crazy to people that never had social anxiety. But you can have social anxiety with your own friends. It's because at the end of the day, they're still people, and when it comes to talking with people, there's always a potential for anxiety to be there if you deal with it. So we're going to talk about the 3 ways to deal with anxiety with your friends. But anyways, let's get into the video. So for the first step, you need to respect yourself above all else. So when you have social anxiety with friends, more than likely you are not really confident around them, and it's very possible you may be the joke of the friend group. Growing up when I was like 12, 13, 14, I dealt with this a lot. It was horrible because I was so quiet. Whenever I would talk to people, I would show how weak I am, and people that were I don't know, they had bad intentions. They took advantage of that weakness, because when you're a shy dude and you're just you every time you talk to people can sense it off you, because when you talk, you're kind of like quiet and you keep to yourself. People could just pick it off you that you're an easy target, and then you become friends with people and you think they're your friends, but in actuality you're kind of like the butt of the joke. You are just the person to make fun of in the friend group, which could happen if you have social anxiety. So the first step to dealing with social anxiety with your friends is you need to respect yourself above all else. You cannot be that kind of friend that's being picked on by the friend group. You can't put yourself in that position. That can't happen. Okay? And if you respect yourself, if you find yourself around people like that, you'll know to bring yourself out of it. And if your friends are nice to you, they're good people, then having respect in yourself is a good trait to have in general to just deal with friends. Because sometimes friends could overstep their boundaries. Just because they're good doesn't mean friends or family, it doesn't mean it's impossible for them to overstep boundaries. And if you have respect for yourself to begin with, those boundaries will always be safe. You will make sure no one crosses them as long as you respect yourself. And now for the second step on how to deal with social anxiety around your friends. Open up to friends you can trust. So when you have social anxiety, you become closed off to lots of people. And if you want to get rid of this, you need to learn to be more open. When I dealt with it myself, I found myself overthinking every single social situation, analyzing each little bit of it, and it led to me kind of being closed off in a way. I try to be open by talking more, but I would kind of like hide things mentally from people because I was, worried about what people would think. And if these people are your friends, you need to learn to be more open with people, especially your friends, because that's what friends are for, man. You gotta be open with these people you decide to make your friends and the people you trust. So it's a very good habit to learn to be more open with them. If you're scared of something, if you trust these friends, hey, just mention it. Like, let them know what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're feeling in certain points. Like not randomly out of nowhere. Like, don't just tell people, like you're some weird shit out of nowhere. Like, I'm just saying, whenever the opportunity presents itself to be open, okay? Don't be closed off, because that's part of your social anxiety interfering with you interacting with people. It's interfering in your life, because a person without social anxiety is open when they want to be open. They're closed off when they want to be closed off. They respect themselves. They're fine. They're good. And that's, if we want to deal with the social anxiety and eliminate it, we need to start by taking the right steps to get there. So you need to, second step, be more open with the people around you, your friends. And that is what you should do. And now for the third and final step, you need to enjoy your time with them. So when you're with your friends with social anxiety, I remember I would be so in my head, I couldn't even have a good time. But if you are following the first 2 steps, it's time to learn to enjoy yourself. What we here put on this earth to do. We're here to learn. We're here to have a great life, and that's just what we need to do. So have fun, dude. Have fun. Learn to enjoy your time with your friends. Really learn to enjoy things. Stop being so anxious. Stop worrying about things. Just be happy. And if you can respect yourself, and if you're more open with these friends you trust, you should be happy, because it's, at the end of the day, going back in time. If I could go back in time and if I followed the first 2 steps, I would be happy and I would be free to have fun in those situations. But because I didn't follow those first 2 steps, hang out with friends was kind of just a up and down experience. Me, having fun, because it's fun to hang out with friends, even if it kind of sucks because you're being picked on sometimes. And then I had the down moments where because I didn't respect myself, there was no boundaries between me and these people I used to hang out with back in the middle school days and stuff like that. So that is, if you could just follow those first 2 steps, you should be having fun now, and you should really soak in the fun of being social. Because if you have social anxiety, I know you deal with just being anxious for no reason all the time, So over time, you just gotta learn to shed the harmful traits of anxiety, and eventually you should be having fun. But anyways, guys, that's the video. If you guys want to watch more videos by me, you could click this video thing over here. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you could look down in the description down there. Love you. Goodbye.